Let's keep it on the gridiron with some NFL.
Ooh,
All
ooh,
right, all
ooh,
right, all
ooh.
right, all right. This is the last week of the NFL season. We got a lot of playoff hopefuls lingering. We have some seeds that have been confirmed and clinched. Let's go. Let's roll right into the top team, top quarterback at the moment, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. What you got to say on there? Dominating, the domination. You believe it? All right, yeah, yes sir.
Lamar Jackson, I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to say you fucking welcome. All right. Because I was one of the main ones on your head. I just had very high expectations for him, man. I knew he can get it done. And, you know, this guy never passed for 3,500 yards. And I feel like everybody was giving him his flowers a little too easily from the MVP season. And it's nice and all, but I mean, come on now. Like, he was dynamic with his legs. I want to see him do it with his arm. And this is the year that Lamar Jackson, he's at 3,600 yards passing the ball. He's throwing dimes. He's throwing fakes. He is controlling the game at a all-time level. It's all coming to him. This is a year that he's got to get it done, Jay. He got to get it done, bro. I need to see at least an AFC championship appearance, period.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't want any less.
Yeah.
So
yeah, congrats, Lamar Jackson, man. I am now I'm off your ass, bro.
I'm a rock with you right there. Yeah, we all had belief in him. We wanted to see, it progress and be something better. But overall, this Ravens team is this like the 49ers are a juggernaut, but we saw how they matched up against the Ravens. The Ravens are a freaking juggernaut. You're talking about them on defense, Patrick Queen, Kyle Hamilton at the safety, Roquan Smith out there. I mean, bro, then you look at the offense, and then something to go along with him having just the eye test, the more efficient, just more mature Lamar season.
Yeah,
a lot of that, big part of that credit goes to his cast. This is the best receiver cast he's had. I know we said that several times. OBJ's out there, hopefully he can stay out there, Zay Flowers, oh my gosh, the rookie just came out here booming. He had some dropsies early and midway through the season, but he's having over 100-yard games now. And then the biggest surprise here, Isaiah Likely, the backup tight end from Coastal Carolina. Mark Andrews went out, and they didn't miss a beat with Isaiah Likely, the tight end, coming in and making things happen. And what's even crazier is they're always out of their running backs. J.K. Dobbins went out the first game. Again. Somebody else went out. I don't even remember who, but they're still running with Gus Edwards, who's more of a short yardage back, Justice Hill, and who was the other guy who wasn't it like Keaton or something?
Yeah.
Keaton,
went out. Yeah. He got hurt. That was the guy that
he tore
hurt.
his ACL. Mm-hmm. He got hurt bad. So, I mean, they're getting it done. You see, Dalvin Cook's a free agent. That'd be fun if they pick him up. I doubt they'll do it, but that'll be pretty fun. So, yeah, Ravens, this is y'all's year. You look at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are somewhat down, but you can never count them out. The offense isn't the same, but you can never count the Chiefs out. Don't ever count the Chiefs out. Like, this is just like some Patriots stuff. It's like, okay, the Patriots aren't as dominating as they were before, but you can never count the Patriots out. I mean, look at that Super Bowl where they beat the Rams. It's like, bro, they weren't supposed to be there. Like, what the hell? Like, why? Why are they here, man?
I think it's always like that for a dynasty, quote unquote dynasty. They'll always squeeze out every inch. The Chiefs last year, right? I don't think they should have got that. Like, they were a great team. Hear me out. They were a great team. They do deserve it. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from them.
I got one thing to say when you done.
However, I do think there were more talented teams that could have knocked the Chiefs out, but they didn't. And so, that's what dynasties do. They squeeze out every every piece of juice of that orange or lemon, whatever, analogy. What you got to say?
So, I mean, you say that, but last year, the Chiefs were still the number one seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were the number one seed. They're not this year. And you know what else they were number one in last year?
Was it offense?
Offense.
Offensive scoring or offensive like yards?
Offensive scoring.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So they were still number one in that. This year, not so much. But the defense has stepped up big time. Not sure where they're being held at right now on defense, but you can never count the Chiefs out. You look at the Bengals. The Bengals are out of it.
Yeah, they're done. There's no one in the AFC, bro. The next
Dolphins,
best team is the Dolphins.
They beat up the Dolphins. There is one team.
Who?
The Bills. The Bills are hot right now. I mean, if you look at the Bills, the Bills' playoff success recently has been on the same par with the Ravens, one and outs or a disappointing AFC divisional game. And the Bills are hot right now. So, I mean, I think the Ravens are going to run it, but keep an eye on those Bills. Don't count them out.
I will say I don't see the Bills even touching the Ravens, man. They're a one trick pony. Unless Josh Allen just goes completely like he tends to do at times, and that's a problem if he really got it going, deep balls, him and Diggs, him running the ball. If they can do that and get the Ravens on their heels, I can see them having a slight chance, and that's all I can give them. Other than that, I don't see Lamar losing to the Buffalo Bills. I don't see that,
especially at home, right?
Yeah, I don't see that team alone.
That sounds like to be real, that sounds like a blowout game, bro.
It will be. That's like what the Ravens are, dude.
I feel like the Ravens will play like I don't know, man. It just feels like they're gonna blow out whoever they play in the playoffs.
They can do whatever.
Minus the Super Bowl, a Super Bowl matchup.
You know who they'll have trouble with?
Who's that?
The Browns.
The Browns, yep.
Joe Flacco return. That defense that Cleveland has, and then the offense is a little. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what Joe is seeing out there, but he gets what Kevin Stefanski wants to do. So I can see the Ravens maybe having trouble with. That's a division game, so that'll be tough for the Ravens. But I would still give them the edge just because they're just a better team overall. I do want to give. I want to say something deeper too. I want to take it deeper. I don't even like that receiver core. They're fine, but they aren't.
I know, right? But it's still the best
receiving core.
It's the best he's had. That's the best he's had.
Okay, I understand that. But I think that's just all team chemistry, bro. All team chemistry where you can see it. Like everyone is on the same accord. They're very celebratory when they score a touchdown. Everybody's on the same goal. The head coach is dancing in the locker room at the clinching the number one seed. The defense is great. And then when Mark Andrews goes out, I think that helped Lamar because
that dependability.
I think Lamar was very, very dependent on Mark Andrews and sometimes force fed him. And, in your mind, you're thinking, all right, got to get my superstar tight end the ball. Now, it's spread out. Like he passes the ball to the open man, whether it's Isaiah Likely or
shoot. The fullback Ricard had a touchdown this past Sunday.
Bro, they out there blocking for each other. The team is in harmony. The way we thought the Chiefs were going to be. You remember we were like saying the Chiefs be in harmony at practice.
Yeah. They be ringing around the rosy, just hey, we hear it. It's like, bro, you take the ball this time, bro. I'm gonna block for you.
Hey man, I love you, dog. That's the Ravens' energy right now, and they got everything. They even got the best kicker in the league, or second best kicker. Young Hoku still got that.
No, it's a new best kicker.
Who?
The Dallas kicker.
Man,
no, bro, Jay.
They ain't even had no kicker, bro.
Look, bro, the Dallas kicker is the best kicker in the league. he hasn't missed a field goal all year.
Better than Justin Tucker?
Better than Justin Tucker.
Better than
I
Young?
mean, yes, better than Young Hoku. Young Hoku missed three field goals this past Sunday on my fantasy team. Son of a
You didn't see
gun.
that weather?
Yeah, I saw the weather, man. But no, that kicker. Check out what's his name, Brandon Aubrey, the kicker for Dallas, dude.
Man,
He is
I don't
the
care about no Dallas.
best.
But yeah, shout out to the Ravens, man. Yeah.
All right.
Look forward to a Cleveland matchup.
And how good are the Browns really?
They're really good, Jay.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had Chubb. I mean, I'm a little sad that Deshaun Watson just got his whole job taken, and they're gonna have to do what they're gonna have to do what Denver did, like force that man to reconstruct his contract or something.
I mean, it's fully guaranteed. He's regardless,
they're gonna have to do
all that
something.
money.
They're gonna have to do something because they ain't even start paying them yet. You know what I'm saying? They start paying them next year, and you know, Joe Flacco looks that shit's crazy, dude.
It's cooking, man. He's cooking.
I would say the Ravens are still better, but like I said, Cleveland can definitely.
That's the one team that can really like push them. It's so weird. I mean, looking at all the playoff contenders in the AFC, it's like you give the most respect to the Ravens, then the Chiefs, and the Browns are like right there.
They're a problem. They're 11-5.
Okay. Now let's look at it. All right, let's move down to the. All right, so we got some knife talk. Winner goes on, loser goes home. The Colts and Texans are fighting for the last spot in the playoffs right now.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how the Steelers and the Ravens matchup go, the Steelers win and the Jaguars lose. The Jaguars are bounced, and the winner of this, the Colts and Texans matchup, moves to that 4 seed spot to make it to the playoffs. Colts and Texans, man, what you think about this? But first off, I want to say, man, we thought the AFC South was going to be the worst division in football, and now they damn near have
3 teams.
3 teams right here. 2 that are 2 likely to make it, and a 3rd on the playoff bubble right here. I mean, the Texans, we thought the Texans were going to be what the Panthers were. The Colts, I still had a slight little respect for the Colts. I'm like, okay, the Colts still got some players on that roster. They can make something shake. I like Shane Steichen going there, offensive coordinator from the Eagles, becoming their head coach. And then the Jags, talented team. Jags reigning division champ. But back to the Colts and Texas, man. What you think's gonna happen? What you feeling?
It's gonna be played in Indianapolis. Looking at the rankings here, Colts. I mean, you want to say Texans? They're more explosive. They're 7th in the league in passing. The Colts are 20th. Their defense is ranked higher than the Colts. You want to say Texans, but you can never count the Colts out. Never ever count the Colts out. I'm not gonna front, man. I'm gonna go Colts here.
Colts.
I think the Texans are a little too dinged up. They lost 2 of their receivers. I don't even know if who is it? Is it Collins? I don't know if Collins is back yet.
Nico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think they're too dinged up. And the Texans the Colts just find ways to win games. They're very balanced. Gardner Minshew's game manager.
Minshew, one of the best backups in the league. Respect. Yeah. You got to respect Minshew.
Great game manager. I mean, he's a vet.
He's a vet.
They got a nice running game.
Taylor.
They at home. They got energy. It's a tough call. I'm gonna have to just go Colts, man. I'm not gonna hold my breath with it. They won the last matchup too. 31-20.
I remember that one. Okay. I'm agree with you here. The Colts. Now, I would love to see the Texans win. C.J.
Me too.
Stroud and DeMeco Ryans, rookie quarterback and rookie head coach, going from rags to almost riches and getting this playoff spot. And they would play the Miami Dolphins. The way it's looking right now, well, that could be different, but I mean, with the playoff picture right now, they'd play the Miami Dolphins in the first week in Miami. So that could be interesting. That could be interesting. So
What's
we got some good
interesting?
things. Whoever wins this matchup would, as of right now, they would play the Miami Dolphins, but the Miami Dolphins would have to win.
Wow.
Or the winner of that one, if the Bills win, the Bills would be the number 2 seed, and the 7th seed out of this matchup would have to play the Dolphins. But then that's all dependent on the Steelers and the Jaguars. Like, it's
No,
so much.
but whoever wins this game is the 4th seed.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. No. Whoever wins it, depending if the Jaguars win.
All right.
All right, let's talk about let's pivot to that. The Jags
I think they lose, man.
to the Titans. Lawrence and Kirk are back. Where are they playing? Are they playing in Tennessee or Duval?
They in Tennessee.
Ooh.
Mike Vrabel, Derrick Henry and them boys.
It sounds like spoiler. Tannehill's back in, I believe. I know he stepped in last game. I feel like they'll finish the respect to Tannehill. They'll finish the season off with him in this game. So we got
I can just see Mike Vrabel just telling them, "Hey, man, let's ruin somebody's day."
Right.
Let's ruin somebody's day. You got Trevor Lawrence at maybe 70%. Maybe
you said an AC joint. That's in the shoulder, right? The throwing shoulder
on his throwing arm.
Christian Kirk,
he's got a hurt groin. It's gonna take a hell of a lot of coaching for Jacksonville to pull this off. I mean, a lot of Travis Etienne, a lot of mother freaking Jacksonville defense. That defense has got to step up. They got to make plays, Jay. They got to put some points up. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta get a fumble scoop or one of those that kickoff returner. They gotta get something.
Something.
Easier. Yeah, something to make it easy for
something, not nothing.
They got. I mean, that's just like a lot of respect for Tennessee, for real. So, yeah. So if Jacksonville loses game, they would need Pittsburgh to lose to get in.
And Pittsburgh is playing Ravens. They're going to play Ravens backups this game,
right?
Mm-hmm. But Ravens can still win this game.
Tyler Huntley,
Pro Bowler.
Tyler Huntley, man.
Pro Bowler.
He been in this spot before, man. They're gonna be hyping them up. They're gonna be lit. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, Tyler, girl, get you a contract."
Lamar gonna be on the sideline with that towel like this.
They gonna have on them shades. Hey,
he gonna have on the. Well, it's gonna be cold. You already know he gonna be wearing the like this.
The little mask, the little got there, face cover joint. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really hope they like bring somebody from the practice squad to run the ball. Like, don't even put in your starting 2 running backs out there. Just in case y'all niggas lose somebody, bro.
Hey, boy, I'm telling you, they do. They're gonna call Dalvin Cook. I promise you.
What do you think happens here? I think Pittsburgh wins. I don't want them to, but it's Mike Tomlin. He back up against the Ravens, playoff spot on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna be ready, man. That black man gonna be ready, man.
I hope so. All right, let's pivot over here to the NFC. So we have the Niners. They clinched number 1 seed, of course.
Congrats.
Cowboys, the 2. Lions are. Let's see. They clinched the spot. They clinched the division. Got the Bucks 8-8. They're still banging. They play the Panthers. So if they win, if they lose and the Saints win, then The Saints are in. The Bucks are out. Let's not talk about the NFC South too much.
They
All
gonna
right.
they gonna they gonna they gonna trample y'all, bro.
The
They're
Bucks.
gonna
I don't think
yeah.
so. I think this is one we can get.
Nah.
Did you see the last matchup?
It's a playoff game it's a playoff spot on
You
the
know where they
line, man.
playing at, right?
They playing here.
Yeah,
They playing right up the
right up
road.
the street. Bro.
they
All right.
gonna they gonna they gonna beat y'all, man, to death.
We'll see. We'll see. So topic here: the Eagles tumble and the Rams ascension. What's your takes on these?
So these guys really clinched.
Who's that?
LA.
Yeah, right. Low key, like they've been behind the scenes for a minute, bro. They're clinched. They're in there.
They've been playing some high level football for a majority of the season, especially when Cooper Kupp came back. Matthew Stafford, arguably top 10 quarterback in the league. Let's just give it to him. Let's not even play.
Man, not arguably. We got to
Get
like you said, we just kind of forgot about him. I mean, I know I've been hearing about him for the past few weeks or whatever, but folks really forgot about the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
we expected them to be bad because of
they traded Ramsey away, Matthew Stafford's injury, just players very young on the team, and they're balling, man.
And last year, I mean, I didn't even think Sean McVay would be that engaged this year.
And then that was another thing. People were talking about him retiring from or quitting coaching football.
It seems so like stupid now.
Yeah, that's like, what the hell? Where did that even come from? Maybe I feel like maybe he was just so pissed off with losing. He was like, man, this shit's stupid, bro. I'm done.
Stupid.
I'm done. I'm done. Bowl. And now I'm getting my ass whooped. Like, no, I'm done. I feel like that was more of what was going on, and the narrative and that got twisted a little bit.
But yeah, check this out, Jay. They real quick. Hold on 1 second. They strung together 3 wins in a row. They beat up on Seattle, beat up on the Cardinals. They won against the Cleveland Browns. I'll tell you who they played really, really well. They played Baltimore really well in the overtime game. That was the walk-off punt return for a win. Yeah, they played Baltimore extremely well that game. That's when I was like, okay, these guys are pretty good. Beat Washington, beat the Saints, beat the Giants. They won the games they're supposed to win. And guess who their last game against?
I already know.
Well, it's not going to matter because the Niners are going to sit everybody.
All right.
So.
And LA already clinched.
It's a well-balanced team.
Let's see. Do they have the tiebreaker over the Packers?
The Packers?
Let's see.
No, yeah, so the Packers if they lose,
beat them. The Packers have the tiebreaker.
The Packers beat them in week 9. Yep.
Okay, so they lose and the Packers win, then we're looking at
they're out? No, they clinched.
Who? No. We're looking at a switch in the seeds.
In seeding.
In the first round matchup. So, but that's still it's so many scenarios going on right here. But yeah, I like the Rams. Quarterback play is up there. So
what seeding do they have, Jay?
They're number 6 right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So 6 will play 3, right?
Yes. That's the Detroit Lions at the moment. And Detroit has to play Minnesota.
So if they switch, where will they go? To 7?
7.
They will go 7.
And it's the Cowboys right now. Which it should stay the Cowboys because the Cowboys playing either the Giants or the Commanders. The Cowboys better win that game.
So if you're LA, do you want to play Detroit or you want to play Dallas?
You want to play Detroit. You don't want to go to Dallas. I mean, you don't want to go to Dallas. They don't want to go to Dallas. Come on. Dallas plays good at home.
You're right.
Dallas will win this game at home.
Detroit play well at home too, though. Dallas is 8-0 at home.
Bro, you don't want to go to Dallas and play. I give Dallas that, bro. Like, if you're the lesser talented team, you don't want to go to Dallas and play. Like, that's fact. All right, we give them that.
All right, so that means they can't lose. They got to stay in that 6th spot.
Okay. So
they
with
gotta play.
The 3 seed the Eagles could come up to the 3 seed, or it would be the Lions. Now let's talk that. Who would they rather play, the Eagles or the Lions?
You gotta go Lions, man.
The Lions at home.
You don't want to play these high end.
Okay, we're gonna. So this section right here, we're gonna pivot to the Eagles too.
Yeah.
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 So you want to go ahead? Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I understand that Philly is on a slippery slope right now, but I mean it's still the Philadelphia Eagles.
It is.
They still got Jalen freaking Hurts, AJ freaking Brown. The defense has been the story for these guys, but they're gonna get it together. I think they get it together, bro. I mean, they had a very rough stretch of games. They played they played the Bills, and they played
they
Lions,
went through the gauntlet.
The Cowboys, and they played who they just played. They played the Cardinals, but I mean, the Cardinals came out. They was looking for blood.
Yeah, Kyler was hooping.
They were looking for blood.
Kyler was hooping.
Yeah, so I would say LA. I just think you should go for Detroit. I think Detroit this is one of your takes. They got a couple games where it's like y'all lost. I understand the Dallas game, but they got blown out by the Ravens really bad. Dallas. Not Dallas. Who beat them? Someone else beat up Detroit pretty badly this year. I don't need to see that. Oh, the Packers. They beat them on Thanksgiving. And I understand the Packers, they good team, but you expect Detroit to win that game. So I would say LA. You got to go get you want Detroit, man. You don't want any of those NFC East.
Actually, you don't want to go to Philadelphia.
Yeah, you don't want those NFC East teams. I wouldn't personally.
All right, so we still holding on to faith for the Eagles. I am. All right, so let's this is probably the last section right here for the NFL.
The Lions are giving up too many points, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead though. My bad.
The secondary. AJ Brown, that's a lot. Do you think the Bears can play spoiler to the Packers? Is another the Packers have to beat the Bears. And where are they playing at?
Chicago just had a home game. I expect them to be in Lambeau.
All right, I can hear the tunes now.
Are you pulling it up?
Yeah. I said I can hear the tunes now. All right, you good. Let's see. They're playing in Green Bay. Last year, the Lions, it was the same thing. The Lions were out of the playoff race. However, they came to Green Bay and beat the Packers. What you think, man? What you think?
You're the first to say that the Chicago Bears have been playing some pretty good football lately. Packers just lost, didn't they? No, they won. They beat the Vikings. Pretty. They beat them up pretty good. The Bears are 7-9.
They're right there, right?
It's crazy. That's a tough call, bro. I'm gonna go Packers. I expect them to be ready. They're at home, Lambeau, playoff game on the line.
All right.
Like they got knocked out last year. I know under LaFleur's mouth. And it left a bad taste in his mouth. Jair Alexander comes back this game. So DJ Moore, he's got a matchup. I don't think he's gonna go for 10 receptions, 200 yards. Packers can get after the quarterback, so maybe we see Fields under a little pressure. Is he gonna run the ball? Is he gonna try to throw it? I don't know. They got some stuff to figure out, but I'm gonna go Packers.
I'm gonna go Bears. I feel like Justin Fields gonna try to ball out. Not gonna ball out. Him and DJ Moore, they had a great connection all season. I wasn't sure how that pairing was gonna go, but it worked out pretty well.
The Bears.
DJ, we miss you in Carolina for sure. Yeah, give me the Bears. Give me the Bears. I feel like his last.
You sound like you just doing favoritism, man.
Favoritism. Well, hey, this is part favoritism. Let's go.
Right. Yeah.
Let's go.
Make sure you tell us that. he rooting for Justin Fields, and he still got love for DJ.
All right.
What about Jordan Love, bro?
Jordan, I rock with Love. I rock with. So I wrote an article on. I wrote an article about Jordan Love and Justin Fields. So I rock with both of them for sure. All right, guys. Now that about wraps it up for the NFL segment.